Welcome to One Take Wine. Glad you're here. Thanks for joining me. If you've been following some of my previous videos, you saw that I've taken a little detour down some Loire, some red Loire wines. I think the more I've been sneaking around in this area, the more I'm really liking the purity and the cleanliness and the lightness, the energy that's in these wines. So today I'm going to be heading down that path again, checking out another producer, revisiting a wine that I've tried before from more traditional stomping grounds, and then I'm trying something new. Why don't we just jump right in? The first wine, what do we have in the glass? Check it out. Lovely color. No signs of oxidation, although the nose today has a little bit of the skunky cellar type of thing. It's been trapped in the bottle overnight. I double decanted it, so it's back in the bottle. And then maybe it just needs a little air under its wings now, to kind of get going again. Underneath that, I would say, there's a very serious wine here. A very citrus, lemon, pastry, and mineral type of powerhouse. Yeah, this is a very mineral, and then also that linen type of feel, which totally makes sense. It's a little bit more rocky, or a little bit more stony, quartzy. The purity of it is almost overwhelming the flavors of it. Maybe it's just a bit cold. I love it though. It's not a ripe type. These wines have this beautiful sort of saturation. Like if I poured it on my skin, I could probably taste it through my skin. Exaggeration, but there you go. Dusty, tannin almost. Getting towards some of those Marcona almonds, some cheese rinds, a little bit of brown sugar, just towards the finish. But I think what I'm lacking a little bit is that fruit needs to be elevated. And I don't know if it needs more time in bottle. Could definitely. Because the previous bottle I had, this was a little bit more open and generous. It wouldn't be a super surprise if there's some variation from bottle to bottle. And this was a 2008 Puligny-Montrachet from Le Cailleret. Le Cailleret being my favorite Puligny. I mean, just look where it is. It's right adjoining Montrachet and Chassagne-Montrachet, and it's sitting right smack dab in the middle of everything. It's not really Grand Cru, but it's a little bit more than Pousse, for instance, which has never really grabbed me in the same way. We're not in the presence of greatness, but we are in the presence of a very, very, very well made Premier Cru that I would revisit again, because I know I had such a lovely, maybe a little sweeter and a little bit more generous and open bottle in the past. This feels tight at the moment. Nothing wrong with that, especially if you're going to hang on to them for a little while. I would drink a lot more of this. I'm not complaining. Maybe even a bit of lime. Okay, what do we got in the glass? Oof, that is amazing. That's crazy. Now, when I opened this yesterday, I thought it was very young and a little bit too fruity almost. A little black curranty and herbal, and I've never actually really smelled this combination. I thought it was quite unique. And today I'm thinking the same thing, but I don't think it's the same flavors, if you kind of understand what I'm trying to say. Now there's almost like rhubarb is the wrong thing, but there's almost that little bit of scent of rhubarb to it. It's got some barbecue chicken, barbecue meat, some kind of thing to it. Yeah, like a spiced salt that you would apply to roasting meats. A very black currant and a very, unfortunately, bell pepper severity to it, and super dry in tannins. Medium length. Right now, this is a bit thin, a bit ungenerous, and a bit severe. And at the same time, it's unique. I don't think I've tasted anything like this. But no, I don't think it has the body. It's missing something. Chinon from Baudry and Boissée. I find this wine a little underwhelming, I must say. I read that the 2014 in this region was actually one of the great of all time. I've also read that these wines take a long time to come around. And while I respect that, I'm not a proponent of that theory. In my opinion, great wines are great at every point in their life. They're just less or more great, if you see what I'm trying to say. Baudry, being a producer that gets yacked up in the Loire blogs, I am unconvinced, and I'm not too sure how much more I can add to that conversation. I feel like I should be more impressed by this than I am, and I'm not, and that's the only reason I'm disappointed. Otherwise, fine, mouthful. I mean, it's not gonna go to waste. I'm gonna pour it down the sink. I'm gonna drink it. I like it. I don't love it. All right, why don't we move on? What do we got in the glass? I like this little bit of a malty, burnt sugary kind of nose. Nice, nice. Okay, a little bit better on the nose than in the mouth. Also, even if the Cabernet Franc that I drank before this was a little thin, it's maybe not very polite, but not to my taste, at least. My opinion, right? Then this maybe doesn't have the stuffing to overcome that. What it does have is a little bit of this maltiness to it and this dark cherry flavor and a little bit of a bite from it and a drying effect. Kind of delicious, but kind of light. And this is the wine that I wasn't expecting big things from. Oh, let me tell you the story. There's a bottle at auction of Lamy-Pillot. I've never tried them. I want to know what the fuss is all about, so I made a bid on some wine. Unfortunately, at the last minute, someone grabbed the bottle. I thought maybe I had a chance at it, and I missed the boat. This wine is my really feeble, stupid response to that. Chassagne-Montrachet, Chinon de Morgeot. Lamy-Pillot, though. So I know it's the same producer, the same winemaker is involved here. I don't know the level of the involvement. I don't know how much that's got to do with the vineyards or if it's just in the cellars. From what I read, it seems like they have pretty good control over pretty much everything, but they don't put the same amount of effort or attention or, into it. And the price reflects that. I'm not expecting this to jump out and sort of go, oh my God. You never know. So it's worth trying these things. This is not that. I love the dark cherry flavors. I like the cleanliness of the fruit here. Has no body. Has that southern tannin ruggedness. I mean, it's a delicate ruggedness. That's a stupid way to put it, but it's not a heavy-handed one. It's light, but it's still very tannic. Has some energy to it. I don't think 2021 was a particularly good vintage. That's what this is, 21. So that's another reason to take it. I like trying new vintages. It was worth a shot. Would I buy this again? This is my second bottle of it, but I wouldn't buy another bottle. I would go back to the Jadot, the Savigny, Le Bon, Le Daminod, which is in a similar price class, but way better, in my opinion. Okay, that's what I have for this time. If you have anything to add or object to or wish to let me know about, please do so in the comments. I will read them. I will respond if there's a question. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time. Hey, stay thirsty.